Ooh. Just left the bench. Now I had 2 ice cream. Nice cold. So yeah, I feel like a real rider, a loner, a nerd. So I just made up my mind. I want again bump into people, do the people bump, like really, it's basically what it is. Whenever you meet people, what you do is bump off each other's ideas and mind, and there the cable car goes, which I'm not using anymore, not at all. And yeah, I don't want to resurrect the old relationships. Like there was one with a woman, she's having 3 children at least, and when I was investigating about Gil Broussard and Nibiru, we were sometimes at night talking for hours. Like she wanted to flee the school system, I wanted to get away from the high floods, and I really was thinking about all sorts of places. Congo, it's far away from the coast, it's in the middle of Africa, perfect, but the political situation, you know, stuff like that. The Bible says go to Israel, but if you go there, there is a atomic energy plant, so if something happens there, they cannot shut it down within a few hours. So again, I would have the same problem as all around Europe with these reactors. But then I found Windsor Galen, and these atomic things not being a danger, it's just a play to be continuing this Russia-America thing. Everyone needs to have the big airplanes to fight the other one, but to actually never use the bomb. And then I knew, the first 2 weeks are difficult. When it happens, you shouldn't be near. But otherwise, if no explosion, nothing happens, you can still drink the water around you and stuff. But there won't be any water delivered to you if there is some fallout and there is no electricity. The water won't get delivered as well. That needs electricity. So I bought a water filter. It was this crazy time around the end of the year, 2 years ago, when I was really into that. It took me long to figure out that I'm not in danger. I should not stack food. I'd rather learn about the foods that grow wild, what is to eat and what not. So I'm better off. And even last night I prepared my gardening tools so that I could give them away. You would have to wait for those plants to get ripe. If there is a crisis, everything is destroyed. People are on the route, on the road, maybe. So there is no time to wait for something to get ready to eat. It has to be from there into my mouth. And these wild things come best then. So yeah, I know it's hard to eat them, but if there is a crisis, I tried a salad once, so that's doable. It is. I don't know about every day, but whenever you're hungry, it's even easier to eat that sort of stuff. Or when you're interested and want to know the taste it has, then too. So yeah, I should promise to myself to never ever buy stuff in this one very shop in the village, up the village, because as I said, I never really buy their sprayed vegetables, and for everything frozen it's not possible. Once I'm up in my house, it's already molten. So I order at the supermarket, and this month I didn't. So when the money arrives, I might do that. Yes. What was that? When it's wet in the air, as right now it is, and when it's cold, sun is not out, it's really nice walking up here, like bare arms, not really wearing too much. Oops. Yeah, I might actually wash the backpack, because this one is good for carrying up stuff. If I overload this one, it's too heavy for me to carry it. So also it doesn't have too much padding, so not a lot of parts actually are totally soaked with my sweat. So cleaning it should be no problem. So I'll do that like tomorrow or so, when I see the sun is out and it would dry quickly, rather than get mold. Here we have stopped quite a few times before. Here you see how steep it is, you know, that's basically what we have to evade by going these S curves. What a funny bird. Yeah, I should take you along the hill, like on 1,000 meters approximately. Go some more mushrooms. Ooh. Go up a little bit, but then all like be on one level and cross alongside the valley. Like, always look at nice mountain view. Yeah. It's been the nicest hike so far. Up the mountains is more like, okay, but alongside the valley on one level above sea is really nice. For a long time there is a nice view. I have no idea about the weather. It said good weather yesterday and today, Thursday, Friday, but it wasn't. There always was rain. So imagine me going to the nearest lake and then not be able to swim because of stormy weather. You. Hot. Now it gets sweaty, even though it's cold. We are about at the halfway bench. Yeah, so bye for now. It's up there somewhere.